Welcome to Kabbalah Daily, where ancient wisdom meets modern life. In today's episode, the power of inner order. I'm Eli Bennett, and this week I want to talk about something many of us need right now: inner order. From March 23rd through March 29th, we are invited to ask, what do you do when the world feels loud and unstable, but your soul is asking for clarity? Many people think power means controlling circumstances. Kabbalah teaches something else. Real power is not found in controlling the outside. Real power is found in creating order on the inside. When the outside world becomes chaotic, the temptation is to become chaotic with it. We speed up. We react too quickly. We absorb fear that does not belong to us. We let urgency replace wisdom and pressure replace presence. But that is not consciousness. That is spiritual leakage. Kabbalah teaches that the light can only dwell where there is a vessel. The blessing is not missing. The problem is often that the vessel is scattered. We want peace, but we feed agitation. We want clarity, but we stay loyal to confusion. We want purpose, but we give our energy to what drains us. This week is about becoming a vessel again. Not a perfect vessel, a prepared one. A prepared vessel does not treat every emotion like an instruction. It notices the storm without becoming the storm. It understands that spiritual growth is not proven by intensity, but by alignment. So ask yourself, where am I leaking power right now? Maybe through overthinking, maybe through resentment, maybe through comparison, maybe through saying yes when your soul is asking for no, maybe through constant noise that leaves you depleted. Chaos does not always arrive as tragedy. Sometimes it arrives as fragmentation, inner noise, and exhaustion from misdirected energy. That is why inner order is sacred. Inner order means bringing your thoughts, speech, actions, and attention back into alignment. Not everything deserves access to your nervous system. Wherever your attention goes, your life force follows. So this week, be careful where you send it. Do not send sacred energy into pointless battles. Do not send it into imagined futures. Do not send it into fear loops that keep you busy but spiritually stuck. Instead, return to structure. Pause before reacting. Finish what is in front of you. Clear one space in your home. Clear one pattern in your speech. Clear one unresolved obligation. Bring order to one area of life, and you open the door for light to enter the rest. When your inner world becomes ordered, you can better discern what is yours and what is not. You can recognize when fear is collective rather than personal. You can sense when an impulse is coming from ego instead of soul. That is the blessing of this week. Center. Not certainty, not control. Center. From that center comes better judgment, cleaner speech, stronger boundaries, and the ability to respond with intention instead of reacting from habit. Many people are waiting for life to calm down so they can feel spiritual again. But Kabbalah teaches the opposite. You become spiritual in how you meet the noise. You become spiritual when you refuse to let darkness teach you how to behave. So this week, do not measure your growth by how much you accomplished. Measure it by how much chaos you refuse to become. Did you pause before reacting? Did you interrupt a negative spiral? Did you choose truth over drama? Did you create stability instead of only talking about it? Then you are already doing the work. Inner order is not only for your peace, it is also for your purpose. When you are fragmented, your gifts become inconsistent. But when you are ordered, you become more available to the light. You can hear more clearly, give more wisely, and receive more fully. That is why spiritual discipline is not punishment, it is preparation. Be simpler, Be clearer. Be more honest about what is draining you. Be less available to what diminishes your consciousness. Be more devoted to what restores it. You do not need a new life this week. You need a cleaner relationship with the life you already have. Because when you create inner order, you become a place where blessings can land and stay. And maybe that is the real miracle. Not that the world suddenly gets quieter, but that your soul becomes louder than the noise. Thank you for tuning in to Kabbalah Daily. When you have seen everything, comment, "I am ready to receive," as our secret sign that you are a true follower of Kabbalah. If this sparked something in you, subscribe and like for more weekly insights. Share this with someone who's ready to look deeper. Until next time, receive with intention, give with purpose.